What's up, folks? What it's been? 2 weeks? Yeah, I'm still out where I am. Uh, don't mind the appearance too much. It's rainy season ended, so the temperature gonna get a little more drastic from hot and cold. But that's why I'm a little, yeah, dressed down. But anyhow, man, I know I see only like women wear these scarves, whatever. But man, I wanna wrap up for real, like like some desert people. That's what I want to do. Just because, mm, give y'all some of my authentic, you know, uh, I guess experience and thoughts. You know, here this be Ghana, right? And I can't really see it being too much different, really anywhere in Africa. But they kind of have a perception of, say, I guess, an African American, and they don't really know what an American is. Okay, so I've met others, who come from America. You could tell, you could hear them, you could see them, and they got the same hue, the same color. That's what I do, and I mean, I'm mixed, but my complexion is still, it's like that of an American. You know, most Americans, y'all fall in line with what my complexion is. I ain't really too much no light skin. I mean, I got a light shining on me, but like I'm darker than a lot of damn Africans. I'm darker than most Americans I see here. So the point I'm trying to get at with that is something's being probably damn murdered in the background. Got them dogs messing with them goats. Hold on, I don't know what they doing. Goats right there and some dogs on the ground. Whatever. They should have went home. I don't know why they don't. The goats, they're owned. Somebody owns them. And they let them free roam and reproduce, and then they come back home and they sell them. That's how that works. So don't touch the goats here. Somebody owns them. Which I must say is pretty damn different for I. Not that I want to touch the goats, but man, they won't let you do any damn thing. By they, I mean like, I guess people you don't know. I don't know. Whatever. It's let me continue where I were, and then I'll come back to here to where I'm going. Okay. Anyhow, they don't know what American is. They don't know what American look like, and they have what they see online and by CIA propaganda and blah blah blah. Like all of them are saw. I ain't even see it. Right. I heard about it from a damn African, a dude I know. Talking about y'all and talking about and saying that I'm different, but y'all, damn boycotting the African business. That sounds crazy. Why they? So I'm like, man, no way, that didn't happen. Blah 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 blah. It's propaganda. It's AI. That's damn. It's idiots. Like, ignore it, and it's true. All of it's true. It's idiots. It's propaganda. It might be AI. Whichever the case, man, it's yeah. I'm sure some people did damn do it. Some people actually, whatever, and it's stupid. Rather read down the same or not. Rather read down African from 100 years ago, 500 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, or 10,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We still need to work together. We still black and brown. So a lot of Africans are under the misconception that we mix, so we white. So they'll say your forefathers, like my forefathers. The fuck? No, I'm American. My forefathers ain't. If it was my forefathers who did it, who did the plundering and everything else, you think I'd be here? Or would I not be somewhere set up comfortable? It wasn't my damn forefathers. Don't do that. But they don't know, right? And I'm getting somewhere with this, cause I know you probably hearing you like, what the? I don't want to deal. You don't want to deal with that, but let me keep going, right? They don't know, right? So, uh, I go lose what I'm trying to get. So I'ma just go with what's in my head, cool? Cause I, it get hard for me to kind of like I have so many ideas and to pick one and go far with it. It's hard. Man, I saved one of them the other day and I saw him, and man, his damn intestines hanging out. Now, why did I save him? Cause they woke me up and it was going whimpering for like a whole hour, just screaming and crying. I'm like, damn, can you hurry up and kill the dude? So I come out here and I go stop it. Like, damn, like stop playing with him, like kill him or leave him. Anyways, I guess he's okay, but his intestines hanging out, so I don't know how well he'll do. I saw him eating, so I guess he's not too messed up. Where, cause I mean, it was like 2 days that passed. He was eating, it's something real wrong, but like, you can't digest. Blah, blah, blah. By 2 days, they'll stop eating. You feel me? So I guess he okay, even though he got a damn exposed hernia or something out his abdomen. Um, Anyhow, man, I really went off. But that's what y'all here for, right? So damn, what they don't know. Oh, there we go. Man, it's a sentiment. Like I hear in Nigeria, it's a big push away from Christianity and going back to the traditional. And let me tell you, traditional is respected mostly first and foremost by the men. That's not no knock on the women, whatever. It's just woman kind of living in construct of man. So, well, whatever. So you have them that mostly support the church. You understand? Because, well, women get supported the most, and men don't get supported. So men don't go supporting things when, whatever. All right. So when they see we, you know, or any white person, any Asian, right? They put us in the same category for real, right? They're under the conception that when we get the power, we're going to be much the same, you know. Uh, Basically, that we've been oppressed so much, which, yeah, okay, but you too. Anyways, so oppressed so much that we didn't want to oppress. And I'm like, is that what y'all are seeing? And basically, um, I don't see that. I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't see that happening here on ground in Africa. I just don't see it. You might hear about it on the internet, and even then, that just be from talking, you know. But I'm really not seeing it. I don't know who could be looked at. What you look at Obama, like that's just so totally different. It's one person and under a whole system of the West. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And this is just something you have to deal with when you're dealing with common peoples, right? But it definitely don't help where government wise they're so intertwined and working with the CIA in the West to make sure that people like you don't get away and go do something, right? Once you get here, you're buried in certain fees, which is damn ridiculous. Fees that be higher than fees from an immigrant, say from like my mother's Greek, going to the States, right? Those fees way cheaper, right? Than the damn fees is here. You feel me? And then it's on a scale by which country you come from. So that mean, man, some might be 300 because you American. It's gonna be 1,000. Like, you feel me? And they'll just whatever. So yeah, uh, it's a lot that we fight, and it's a shame when we fight each other, right? Because it's not even so much like we deliberately doing so. It's because of misinformation, and misinformation which is purposefully placed by foreign entities, right? So, I mean, what I see happening here, I mean, it's good on the government front. but it cuts out everyone below, which is okay. That's the sacrifice, right? Um, it's good. However, uh, for us Americans, it's rough. It's very rough. Like I don't, if I want to do anything, deal in anything, I'm finding all types of just extra challenges, and I know you've heard this sort of thing. I've heard it. I come here, and yeah, man, your best bet, honestly, is what you're gonna do online. And then living off grid for real. Like, when I say off grid, I mean like as self sufficient as you can do. And let me tell you, that's definitely not easy as one person. So, if you have a spouse, you have a family that will help. Us Americans don't come out here banded together. You feel me? The Chinese, the Indians, they do, and they help each other out. Uh, Even the government will give incentives. Now, I don't want to get too much into that because no government talk, right? Like a lot of Africans are under the conception that the government helps and banks give loans. Like, no, they don't get no loan out in America, blah, 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 blah. Like, we in the same mess that y'all is. Actually, probably even worse, right? Um, but I don't want to get into no back and forth too much of that because then it could be a blame like, oh, y'all have this sort of freedom and sovereignty. Why didn't? Whatever, right? It is what it is. We are here today, and one thing I could appreciate about the Africans is the fact that we are here today. And right now, today, the Africans really are changing the sentiment. Whereas, the white people weren't friendly with foreigners. They weren't friendly with people who were different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not against too much the Africans, even though they look so damn different and diverse themselves. But I'm not too much against them being the same way. Whereas, oh, you not like strictly like African blood, like you feel me? So I'm not even against it, right? It just again, like I said, it make things more hard for us Americans, and it's interesting. It's contradictory because what's being moved towards ain't being supported, right? Uh, Especially not for you as a foreigner. However, what were colonial times placed in place, that is still being supported. So it's a big confusion onto the masses of people. The government ain't damn confused. They know what they doing. I'm keep it a buck. It's gold. It's some great damn things happening. But on the ground, for people who trying to get a leg up anywhere in life, it's bad, it's rough, and that's everywhere in the world. You know? So I don't know what us Americans gonna do. We don't really help each other, and that's just that. Like, we get out here, we do something. Let me tell you, right? You a big player, you a small player. You need to be small out here, right? Uh, like for example, if you know you worth this much, don't sell yourself that much. Don't oversell. Don't undersell. Just sell just a little bit under. You feel me? So, oh, we gonna have the. I see. What I think I see is a lot of Americans do come here and they invest in this and that, blah blah blah. Some people really got it, right? And for those who got it, it's easy for them to throw it. You feel me? But all in all, once they do it and then they have it, they ain't making nothing. Right, like they ain't placed, they ain't set up how they want to be. They just have what it is they threw money at. You feel me? Like for example, a house, right? And then I see, a lot just kind of they done with after that. They don't want to do nothing else. They don't want to invest nowhere because it was already so much of a fight, so much of a hassle, and they ain't seen no sort of profit for real, right? Like they still not comfortable. The town still gonna cut off the pipe, so you still ain't gonna get no water. Still probably gotta go to the well if you're able to do that. Most people not gonna do that. Most Americans, they ain't gonna get rough, rugged, down, dirty, live amongst and whatnot like I am. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I ain't even seen it. I see it that I'm doing it the most so. But actually, again, too, I ain't seen no Americans out here that ain't older than me. And got some sort of, I guess you call pension. Rather that's from like military, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for myself, I think I'ma really just let's time is important in a lot of things, you know. Not saying like letting something work, but even just internally. Just to kinda just soak in the sort of culture and everything, right? Um yeah, man, this video going on, so I'm bringing something else, you know, but the whole point to the all of what this video was let you know like uh be American. Like like you know, I don't I think it started with a T. Turmeric. Turmeric. I don't know, something like that. Right? That's what the brown peoples listen. North America, right? All of that. That's a lot of land. It's a lot of that's a continent, right? And I don't like to give y'all a history lesson every damn time, but basically, man, you got all shades of people, dark to damn light. You feel me? All shades of brown. And so I don't want to say what was the numbers, who was here, who was not. Just basically, man, damn, the Ghanaian Empire, right? Supposedly had good relations in the Americas, right? The Americas kind of speak of the Moors as more so being like the white man, the one that colonized it, being more, I guess, dominant in their approach, right? And then you have whatever script, statues, and stories of the South Americas. So what I'm getting at, we see black and brown all around the equator. Why it's not gonna be black or brown that was already in the Americas, right? For definite, we know that we had, you know, there was those transported from the north to the south and from the south to the north fighting war. You had those transported to the Caribbeans. The Caribbeans were kind of different from those on the mainland continent, probably because they were migrated peoples, maybe even from Africa. I don't know, right? I'm not saying, oh, that's why the black people were there, Africans, because they weren't transported by ship. No. They definitely were. For example, there's this proof documented with Haiti, right? Where a lot of those men, hell, they came from, you know, being battle hardened, not just in the Americas, right? Because they mixed into with those battle hardened from the Africas, right? And then shipped off, whatever, right? Oh, but I don't want to give a history lesson. I'm gonna catch y'all something else, man. Peace.